Hello, hi. Welcome on in. We're here for session 74 of the Deviants Dorks campaign. I hope you're all having a good week. Just heads up, Opal could not make it for this session, so we'll be continuing on without them. There will be a brief roleplay scene that Takek's in, which I will be playing Takek, but then for the rest of the episode, they will be out doing their own stuff. But I think it's about time we hop in with the rest of the players and see how they're doing. Hello, hi,
See?
Hi.
Hello.
hi.
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 How are y'all
Sorry.
doing? You're all
We're
right.
doing splendid.
I was sharing that I put I don't have my camera on, but I have my PNG tuber, and then I said titties right as you came in.
Oh, I didn't hear that. So thanks for reiterating.
Well,
Of course.
it's me. I'm gonna reiterate it.
I'm gonna see if I can log into the Roll20 on my iPad, but like Roll20 is always like finicky on my iPad, but the D&D Beyond and Roll20 are definitely not gonna connect.
Understood. When it gets to combat later, just let me know the rolls on on D&D Beyond. If we won't,
Will do.
I'll believe you. But welcome on in for session 74 of the Deviants Dorks campaign. I hope you're all having a good time.
It feels just like yesterday we were doing session 69.
No.
Oh my
It's like
God.
every
It's been so
session.
long. Session 69 is like a brother to me.
I love that episode 69 was where Misty and Cleo got introduced, and we are the most horniest characters. So it's honestly
Yeah.
It was
It makes
70. It was
sense.
70 that we got introduced.
Back to the fucking halls, baby.
Wasn't the very end of 69?
No, it was 69.
It was the
the end
no.
of 69.
It was the end of 69.
It was 69.
It was.
Dude, you
Yeah.
said that like end
Uh-huh.
of Evangelion.
It was
No,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was 70.
No, it was the end of 69.
It was 70 where we had the official meeting,
Yes.
I think.
But you guys the characters were first introduced in like the last 5 minutes of session 69.
Yeah.
I don't
I
remember.
remember. I only remember because I remember Olive messaging me and being like, okay, so your characters are going to be introduced at the end of this session.
I don't
And that's
remember
why
that.
I remember it so prevalent. Sorry, I remember weird things like that.
All good. But anyways, last session you guys got to explore around Silent, get to know the sights. You found some back alley fun tourist spots. You got to sit down and enjoy some time with an old friend. You got to explore and shoot off some guns in the woods.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I got to have a threesome.
Yep,
Oh
that
yeah,
happened.
you did.
Yeah, you gotta have a threesome.
But
without Cleo.
Post threesome, you had a meeting with the political leaders of Silent, the 7 council members, where you pleaded your case and got them all, most of them, on your side, but enough to sway the vote towards Silent's help for the cause.
The cause.
With
The
that,
cause.
you, Prar, planted a meeting time in the head of Avandra. She said she would reach out to you, and she does. It is the next morning. You get a message early in the morning, waking you up from Avandra, and you just hear, meet Revok, base of the tree, 30 minutes.
Okay. I'm going to get up and I'm gonna go. I'm assuming we all got like separate rooms and stuff.
Yeah,
you're
rooming with Takek.
Yes.
I'm gonna wake Takek up.
Okay. Takek nestles up from bed, is just kind of like curled into like a nest of pillows and blankets, just absolutely destroying the nicely made bed that you guys found in the hotel room.
I know yesterday I mentioned to Takek why I needed their channel divinity, and I'm gonna just say I explained to them what I intended to do with this meeting. I'm like, 30 minutes, we're doing the thing. Remember tomorrow or yesterday even?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab Tempter.
Okay. Yeah.
Tender's definitely awake.
T-
They're in their room sleeping. Not sleeping. They're in the room reading. I'm listening to Moon Wizard Honk Shoe.
Yes. Tekex just gives you a thumbs up, just very groggy, and he's just like, just tell me what to do when you need me to do it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to bed.
Wait, what does honk shoe mean?
Snoring.
Snoring.
Oh, okay.
But you, Tempter's room is like 2 doors down. They are bunking with Moon Wizard.
I'm just gonna knock.
Tempter
And after like
just,
30 seconds, and I'm
we're
gonna
always
knock
just
again.
hanging out. Tempter hear the knock. Set their book down and answer the door. Good morning, Prar.
I would like your help with something in 30 minutes. As in, like, we need to be there at 30 minutes.
Where would you like me to be?
We're meeting with Reebok first, and then, we're gonna be meeting with Quincy Evandrin, Erudin after that, for secret things. Especially to do Bozentra.
I see. Where are we meeting?
Base of the tree. We're meeting Reebok there, and I'm assuming we're going somewhere else, because that is a very open place.
Yes, that does make sense. Is it just us, or is it everyone?
I was hoping it was just gonna me, you, and Takak. Because I think the less people, the better for this.
Tender will look back at Moon Wizard, who's snoring.
What if
You're
you're funny if Moon Wizard was just sitting bolt upright, like She's like, ooh, where are we going?
I was imagining he was still asleep.
If you
just
want
like
that,
this.
you absolutely can do that.
I was imagining he was still asleep and just bolt upright.
No, he's still sleeping. He asks, "Where are we going?" And he is still definitely asleep.
Like he's sitting at the end, like feet over, hanging over the bed, eyes wide open, like, and then sleep talks. Where are we going?
Yeah, I just... No, you go on ahead. Go on ahead.
Something like, I see. Then I shall meet you there soon. 30 minutes.
I think Prar is going to immediately like, gather up his things and go and scope out the area.
Mm.
He's just being very paranoid about this.
Sounds good.
So
Are
he's
you
just gonna,
being
like, linger?
Are you being stealthy about it?
Not in like a traditional sense. He's like
Blending in.
blending in. Jesus Christ, why is Roll20 so fucking
This-
glitchy today?
If you're trying to blend in, this can be either a stealth or a deception check.
That will be a deception, please.
Mhm.
This.
Okay.
I don't know what that D4 is for.
+4? Oh, that's that's the expertise. I'm pretty sure.
No, there's an entire D4.
1d20 +4 proficiency +8
No,
plus mods.
hold on. I'm gonna take a screenshot of what I'm seeing because Roll20 has just been glitchy for me in the past like 20 minutes that I've had it open.
Yeah. Huh, weird.
But
But
that's-
it
Oh,
says
I
21 for
probably
you,
get
right?
rolled.
Because
Yeah,
it's
it's
21 for us.
It's
It
just
says-
a 21.
Yeah, it says 21
Yeah,
for
that's
me.
the same.
I'm so
That's not
I'm
a
so
D4. That's your
confused as to
proficiency
what-
bonus. That's your proficiency bonus. That's not a D4.
No, I'm talking about the 16 above it. That is also rolling dex. I don't.
Oh, okay. I don't.
I'm so
Okay.
you know what? It's fine.
Deception
I'm just going
21.
to refresh
It's fine.
Roll20 and hope it fucking fixes itself.
That it's a good enough roll. But you you take some time, just look around and blend in with the crowds. It is super early morning. It's probably like 6 a.m. But there are people out and about. You see, there are a few like what seem to be like druids that are just like walking around, finding different plants on the sidewalks and in little like planter boxes, and are just like idly growing them, making them look livelier, more brighter. There is a absolutely delicious smell right across from when you leave the inn from the bakery Loaf of Love. They have a both the shop itself and a little like cart parked in front of the shop, selling just like baked goods, pastries, apple fritters, just like
I'm going to buy myself a pastry
mm.
before this.
And doing so, you fit in more because a lot of people are buying pastries from this place. Um, so masterful deception. And as you just kind of, what do you get? What bakery do you get?
Oh god. If they have like a pan au chocolat, he's probably getting one of those. And also like a chocolate twist. And if they have like an apple tart,
Oh, absolutely.
he's gonna get one of those for Reebok.
Okay. Fuck yeah. You pick that up for yourself, pick that up for other people, and just kind of like start idly wandering, fitting in with the crowd. Um, it's kind of scarce on the street, but you rolled a 21. You're fine. Um, so you are able to blend in. Uh, what are you looking for?
I am not. He is just trying to keep an eye out for anything that might not look like a regular day to day in Silent. Like if someone happened to know about what Pro is trying to accomplish with the council members.
Yeah, roll
it's a 27.
27. With a 27, you look around. It's about 20 minutes to the meeting. You see Reebok is still not there yet. You kind of take a look around the base of the tree. No one seems to be there. You see, kind of as you're watching, someone walks up to the base of the tree and goes to a post board, and puts up a like pins a piece of paper to the board, but then like walks away. Doesn't seem suspicious. You kind of take a look at everyone in the general vicinity. You're pretty safe. You're not being watched. No one's setting something up.
Can I just like in my little walk around? Can I just walk past the board and see what was put up?
Yeah, you see
casually.
You see, it is a wanted poster, but not for a person, but for a monster.
Okay.
It is a commission to hunt a certain monster, and you see it says, "Need the leg of a rust fang. Please bring it back whole if possible. Or bring back leg as undamaged as possible." And there was a reward for it for 125 gold.
What was it for?
Rust fang. You see, there are dozens of pieces of paper pinned to the board like this.
Yeah, he's just gonna like glance at all of them, not really paying attention to any particular one, and see if any just stand out for no reason other than curiosity.
Roll an investigation check. Okay. There's one that says hunt down, like, you find one that says, like, hunt down 2 skull kicks. You have no idea what the fuck that is. It's one that just says like, "Go pick a fruit," and that confuses you a little bit. The one that catches your eye is the one that has the highest reward. 800 gold pieces for the slaying and retrieving of at least 4 eye stalks from a beholder.
That's insane.
You start to want. You've heard of beholders, you've heard of their danger, and you start to wonder what really is out in those woods.
I'm gonna keep that one in mind in particular and just sort of continue milling at that until the meeting.
Okay. When it's about 5 minutes to the meeting, you see Revok shows up. He does not notice you. You've kind of like moved away from the board, and he just starts idly reading through the pieces of parchment on the board. Just kind of like looks, pulls one down, reads it, pins it back up, pulls down another one, reads it, pins it back up in a different place, and just starts like, you see they're kind of like haphazardly posted, just pinned to the board. He starts like organizing them, making them look more presentable, putting them in different orders.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is the base of the tree like, does it have big roots that are taller than most people? Like
Yes.
if, say, I got up and one of them, I could jump onto the board and scare Revok.
Absolutely. Roll a stealth check.
It's an 18.
You. How are you trying to sneak up on him?
I think he's quite genuinely just trying to get up onto the root when Revok is not looking in that direction and moving around and just jumping onto the board on top of. I'm assuming it's taller than Revok.
Yes. The board and the root are both taller than the Revok. You get about 90% of the way there, and right as you're about to jump, his eyes dart up at you and make eye contact with you. He's like, Prar, hi, how are you doing this
I was about
morning?
to get the jump on you. I'm good.
Oh.
I've got something for you.
Sorry, what did I ruin your?
It's gonna be funny.
Did I ruin your surprise?
No, I mostly just wanted to scare you a little bit.
Oh,
For
well.
fun.
Oh, sorry to ruin the fun. But welcome.
He's gonna pull out the apple pastry for you. I don't know if you actually liked apple, but I also have a chocolate twist if you prefer.
He takes it and he looks up at you. He's like, I don't have anything to give you. Oh no. Oh.
No. I got this because I was buying pastries and I also wanted to get something for you. Because I thought you would like a pastry in the morning. I got it for myself mostly.
This is an extremely kind gesture, and I promise I will never forget your name again.
That's really sweet.
So, and he looks around. He's like, "We're here for the thing."
Nothing. I'm still waiting on Tempter and Takak.
Tempter. It's about this time that you would notice.
I was about to say Tempter
Yeah.
is on their way.
Yeah, you Tempter. You had to go wake up Takek because Takek went back to bed. But you gathered Takek, and Takek's just like kind of like puffed up feathers, very bedhead, just low energy, but is trudging behind Tempter.
Can Tempter be like dragging them along by their hand? They're kind of like, and
Yeah.
Tempter's like dragging them along behind them.
Takek did stop you to go get an
Good pastry.
everything bagel from just with as many seeds on it as possible from the pastry shop, and is just like slowly munching on it as you drag them behind.
Just like, greetings, Par, Revok.
And Rock looks to you. Hello, Tempter. Yes.
Yes.
And then like he looks around and like lowers his voice. He's like, we're follow me. And he winks at both of you and just turns on his heel and starts walking in a direction.
I guess we follow.
I suppose we do. And Tempter's going to walk forward, still dragging Takek.
You just follow him down one of the side streets, kind of heading in the direction of the courthouse building. But before getting there, he stops at the front door of a building, just kind of looks both ways, looking around, checking like the surroundings. When he feels things are safe, he pulls out a key from his pack and unlocks the front door. It is just a small to medium sized house. Simple, and he just opens up the front door and he's like, come in, and just like pushes the door open and heads in.
I follow him.
Cool.
You all head in. It is dark. The lights are out. And he like shuts the door, locks the door, puts down a second lock, and then like looks around. And it's like, we're here. And then like further on in the house, you hear a voice. You hear Evandra's voice, and it's like, "Oh hey, welcome in. I'm in the kitchen." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And then like he goes and lights a candle and starts lighting candles around the building. You just see a dining room. This is just a house. And he's like, "Welcome on in. This is my house. It's the safest place I know." And like you look around, the dining room table is like medium size. There's like space for like 6 or 7 chairs around the table. The first thing that catches both of your eyes is just this like really intricately well made, well knitted garland that covers up like a third of the table directly in the center. And then you look around and you realize there are multiple garlands on different surfaces. All of these like pretty well made knitted, mostly garlands. But you kind of like look around and like it's this weird mishmash of like handcrafted things with monster like you see it in the corner. There is a taxidermied creature that is kind of like just in a corner facing out. It is this like humanoid boar-headed monster, just covered in fur with like hooves for feet, and then like human hands, but like a completely animal boar head with like these massive tusks that point up. It's kind of creepy, but also like really well done taxidermy. And there's other like things like that around. There's like deer heads, like different pieces of bone, like just strewn about. And he leads you further into the house, into the kitchen, and you see just in the kitchen boiling a kettle of tea is Avandra, this younger half elf, just like this like lightish brown, almost blonde hair that is just braided back and just laying over her shoulder. She's just in like casual clothes. And turns to him like, ah, hello. Uh,
Good morning.
it's
Good morning.
the three of you.
Just the three of us. I thought too many people would be overwhelming, especially with the information that we have.
That's fair. Can I? Sorry, I'm Avandra. Can I get your names?
Par.
N-
Hunter.
nice to meet you. And she shakes both of your hands, kind of awkwardly.
We just fell for a fey trap.
Shakes Takek's hand. She looks kind of like to you, Prar, and she's like, "I'm sorry. I did the best I could, but
This should be fine. It's not from public eye, and hopefully anyone else who shouldn't have this information. But
no. Quincy and Rudin both declined. They will not be coming.
understandable.
Um, I. What is this meeting about? You said it was urgent.
Kind of. I need to ask you and Reebok 3 questions before we continue.
They
And my friend Takek will be able to verify if you're lying to us or not.
they both look at each other, and Avandra's, as soon as you say the lying part, Avandra's eyes go wide, and Revok like puts a hand on her shoulder and it's like, "It's okay. He bought me a
Just
pastry.
precautions.
He's a good guy."
We need to know if we can wholeheartedly trust you.
They
This is the kind of information that if it falls into the wrong hands, we are fucked.
she looks to you and just kind of like nods, and she's like, "Oh, okay, I understand."
Okay, let's one at a time. Are you working with or are aware of anyone who is working in tandem with Varuktar?
Uh, Once again, they both look at each other and they both say no.
I'm gonna look at Takek.
Takek just looks at you like, "I can only do this so many times. Say all 3 questions and then I'll do it."
Okay. Can you swear that this information will not leave this room / this group of people?
Avandra immediately is just like, "I swear." And then Revox is like, uh, I solely, I will do my best."
That's good enough. I believe you. And lastly, do you know if there's anyone who is aware of this other than Quincy and Ruiden?
Avandra looks at you. Aware of what?
This meeting.
She says, "No, I didn't tell anyone else." And Revox like, "No, I didn't know about it until today."
Takek?
Takek just looks at you and just nods, and still having a bagel in in their mouth, and is also now pouring a thing of tea, and it was like, "Huh? Oh yeah." And then like the gem flashes, uh, their eyes like glow this like bright pink as she like looks and bears down into both of them, and they're just like, "They're in the up and up, no lies."
Right. This is going to be some horrible information for some of you, and I'm really sorry about that. We do know about Zentra.
They both kind of look to each other and they're like, "Oh, yes." And Reebok's like, "Yeah, it's a shame what happened. Centra was
I hate to say it, but it was probably for the better.
uh
They were working with Varuktar.
they both stop Revox is like, um, can, can you prove that? And then Avengers
Not
is,
currently, but we can gather the information in which we found this through.
There is evidence. There is evidence of this accusation.
and you see Avandra like looks at you, and she rolled very high on her insight, and she's like, Revoc rolled a nat one, but she rolled very high, and just
Of course, Reebok rolled the nat one.
That
He's
checks out.
just, he's just a himbo.
He's just a guy. He's just a guy.
Just a guy.
Okay.
and like Avandra like just looks to Revoc, just puts a hand on his shoulder, and is like, I think they're telling the truth. I don't see why they would lie about this. And he's just like, oh, okay.
I personally don't remember where we found Victor Von de Boel's diary.
It was in Von's safe. No, it was
Yeah, yeah.
yes, it was in Von's safe.
Vaughn had hired you guys to go find and retrieve the key to the safe off of a body that was in the Feywild.
Yes.
You found the body, not realizing that was Victor, and learned prior that that was Vaughn's father's body, and found the diary locked in the safe in Hush Tower.
While we were doing some investigation with Hush, specific with Vaughn, we had found a journal of Victor Von de Boel's, and in it we had discovered that he was working with Vartar alongside Centra.
Additionally, you are aware of the body wizard. We mentioned it yesterday. In a journal of his, Zentra's name was also mentioned multiple times. And even made note of his murder.
Vivak's just like, oh.
The reason why I have requested this meeting and not brought it up to the council is I don't trust how invested Morin seems to be in their death.
Respectfully, I do believe there are bigger issues than Zentra's death.
Revox just has this like very shocked and uncomfortable look on his face, and he's just like, oh, I know Morin and Zentra were friends, and I don't know, I would be upset if my friend was killed.
I would too. But the nature of Zentra's workings, we can't fully believe that they were just friends. I should have led with the Harbinger thing, shouldn't I? That would have been easier.
Evandra's like, what do you mean, the Harbinger thing?
That's the second part of this, and mostly why I wanted Revoc here. I mentioned an Elder Ublex to you yesterday. Right?
He perks up. He's like, "Oh yeah, yes, and like Avandra looks to him. Is like, I'm sorry, what?"
Well, long story short, Harenver isn't a real town anymore. It's just an Elder Ublex. The reason this is kept under wraps is because that would cause so much panic. That is a major city that is just goo essentially now.
That is
And I want
not
to kill
real.
it.
Avandra like just leans back against the kitchen counter and just like puts both of her hands to like either side of her temples. She's like, oh no, that's really bad.
Really bad, yeah. There's a second part to this. I'm from Harenver. I'm also goo. That wasn't a lie when I said that.
Avandra looks to you and is like, I assumed so. It seemed like that was a deflection, told in truth, to hide a bigger secret.
This is the bigger secret, so
Fair. And Revox is like, okay, so you want to like go kill it? Yeah, I could go do that.
absolutely I want to kill it.
And like Avenger looks to him and is like, I don't. You're just gonna like go right now and go kill it? And he's like, I mean, I don't know
I mean-
when.
I was hoping that after we, as the Woven Fates, had finished with our business here, maybe don't. We would have went back to my port stocked up, and then I was gonna go kill the Ooblex. So if you wanted to come with us, you could also meet with Vaughn and Tara and talk about council things. That is an option.
Revox just kind of like looks and is like, oh yeah, I should. And like he looks to Evandra, and Evandra looks back and is like, we could both come and be political diplomats, or if you just want Revox,
It's up to you.
he's
I
not
was
the
honestly
like. She's like, he's not the, and then he's like, I'm not the best with words or
Yeah.
smart things.
I was mostly inviting you because you want to come kill the Ooblex with us, and that would be
Yes.
the easiest way.
That I would love to. So we're like not allowed to tell anyone this.
Absolutely not.
No.
And Evangelist is like,
The official story I told in the council room is still the official cover story until we figure out what we're actually doing about it.
Evandra pipes up and is like, I 100% understand what you're saying about keeping the truth of keeping the truth about Zentra under wraps to the rest of the council, because you're right, we don't know who we can trust. And Revox was like, I don't know about that. And Aventus like, if it happened once, it could happen again. I feel like eventually the rest of the council should be told about the Ooblex, especially if
Eventually.
they,
Yes.
especially
Of course,
since
eventually.
we are now all allies. We need to have this information so we could properly help.
I think the most the council will be able to help with is sort of the aftermath. Because I don't know what's going to happen afterwards. I am dead set on killing this thing.
Theoretically, it would leave the entire town vacant.
Yeah. Apart from the postman. The postman's actually a guy.
Wait, I'm sorry. Does he know?
I don't believe so.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure not. We made a very hasty exit last time we were there.
we were there.
Unfortunately.
Oh,
That is when we found out about that.
okay.
There is no longer a god in the temple.
Uh-huh. There is only goo down there.
Oh god, only goo.
No god, only goo.
One letter off.
It.
It's a rough situation.
Evander looks to both of you. It's like, I will keep this secret, and you will too, Revoc. And like he's just like he has like this extremely stressed face. He's like, because I promised, and I keep my promises.
Would a pinky promise help you?
Yes, and he like holds on a hand. And immediately like interlocks pinkies with you. His pinky's like
He's so silly. I love him.
his pinky's like
Lunch.
3 times the size of yours. His hands are huge. He's like, okay, yep. I will lie about this. And like he looks like he's making a face like he's
Consider.
he looks like he's making a face like he's constipated. Like it's really hard on him.
It's
You don't have to
physically
lie about
straining
this.
him.
You can just never mention it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go to Prar and say, what about Quincy and Giovanna? Surely they will be curious as to what happened here, seeing as they were invited.
Or
I feel
Quincy and Ruiden.
Quincy and
Oh, Ruiden. Sorry, I thought Giovanna was the other one. My bad.
Okay,
no.
Ruiden, my bad.
All right.
I only invited them because they were people I trusted more than Morin. If they're curious as to what has happened, I'm willing to go through the same process again. Questions, making sure that this is not someone through which this information will get back to people.
I see. We should be aware of them, since they knew that this meeting has taken
They
place.
knew something is happening.
And Evandra's like, I can help come up with a decent excuse for what this was. I should be able to.
If
Well,
you want to
and
make an excuse, or if you can also make sure they're not lying, or vet them in some way, I don't see why they wouldn't be able to know.
I should be able to I should be able to come up with a decent excuse for Quincy. Ruiden, I don't know.
Where could I find him?
Usually, you could find most of them in their offices in the council building. But if they're not there, it's kind of up in the air. I don't think Ruiden would ask. Quincy would ask, but not really care about the answer. I think.
I trust Ruiden more than I would most of the other council, purely just based on his obvious dislike for Morin, but like that's surface level things.
Avendra's just like, Quincy's nice. They don't show it. But they are really nice. And you see like her eyes go a little distant for a second.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah.
I would also like to
Roll.
I'll
roll
help.
an
You
insight
have
check.
a better insight than me, right? What's your
I
insight?
have a 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you advantage.
Okay.
25.
You see she has a genuine respect for Quincy. And you immediately pick up that something else is going on. Both the vibes you're getting now and the vibes you're getting in the courtroom, something is going on with another council member, and Quincy seems to be supporting Evandra through it.
Also,
Indeed.
hey, I'm 21 now. Happy birthday to me.
Let's
Happy
go!
fucking birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday!
It's really funny.
Wait.
It's big to me.
Happy
Wait,
and
wait,
that's
hold
what
on.
reminded
Hold on.
me.
Wait, hold
I was
on.
muted. Happy birthday!
You can
Wait.
drink in America now.
I can.
Oh, fucking life.
I swore we had the birthday song in our fucking sound
Soundboard?
effects. Am I just blind?
Happy birthday to you.
That's copyrighted.
Happy birthday.
I'm pretty sure.
to you.
That might be
Happy
copyrighted.
birthday, dear Keith.
Wait, I think I found it. I think I found
Happy
it.
birthday
Okay.
to you.
We need to do like an
Yeah.
There
Oh
we go.
my God.
Yeah, there we go. That's it. That was just it.
That's it.
But yeah, that you immediately get that vibe. You can tell something else is going on. You could try asking, but
You doing
Yeah.
okay there? Like
Uh,
a little.
she looks up and she's like, "Oh, and she like looks up to Revok for a second, who looks confused, and she's like, yes, I'm fine."
Can I insight check that?
That was even weird. She looked to Revok and said, "I'm fine."
And like, yeah, roll another insight check.
Am I able to give advantage again?
Yeah.
Because I found that weird.
24.
You can tell that she is not fine, and there's something that she would say if Revok wasn't in the room.
Okay. Good to know.
Do I get that insight as well or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Revok, would you care to tell me about the monsters that I found within the woods? And Tempter's gonna try and start escort Revok out.
Oh. Yeah. I can show. Yeah. And he like starts. He like pats you on the shoulder and starts walking
And
with you around the kitchen.
Tempter gives Prar like a meaningful look, like get that information, whatever it is.
Par's going to like shift a little bit closer so that he can lower his voice without having to whisper. You good? Like, actually, be real with me. I am not going to tell anyone you do not want to. Swear on my fucking dad's life. This stays between you and me. What's up?
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
17.
She looks to you, and then looks kind of back towards where Revok walked away, and just sighs this like heavy sigh, and she's like, "It's fine."
And Par's like giving her a look like, you and I both know I don't fucking believe that for a second.
Revok's nice. He's too nice. He kind of trusts everyone.
Yeah.
The other members of the council don't really respect me. Just for most of them, it's age. For most of them, it's experience. For some of them, it's experience. I'm the newest member. I was hired on to replace Zentra, and now I know I was hired on to replace a traitor to my people. Some of them hate me for other reasons. Quincy likes to stay neutral in meetings, doesn't like to side with either side until they're able to make a rational decision. But they don't like Morin. Morin doesn't like me. And Quincy picked up on that. And like you see there's something that she wants to say, but she's having trouble putting into words.
Cara would be saying something here, but I'm still thinking.
Understood. Understood.
I think from what I've seen, which albeit isn't much, but if you were chosen to be put on the council, you are absolutely more than competent enough for it, considering the amount of people who live here and hunt crazy fucking monsters on the daily. I'd say you are more than qualified to be here, and you shouldn't put their opinion over that.
Mm.
I saw a fucking poster from Four Beholders.
The Four Beholder eyes. So, like,
I
the
know
eye
that.
stalks.
Her is just saying that.
She kind of, like, looks back to where Reebok went.
I don't know if I made this clear. Tempter left with Reebok.
Yeah, Tempter left with Reebok. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You
I didn't
were
know-
two on, like, the other side of the house.
No, I thought we were like gone. I thought we were outside. That's what I meant by let me take you out. Tell me
Okay.
about the.
Okay.
But anyway, I just wanted to make that clear.
Yeah, you two are just, like, on the front porch talking. But she's like, Morin doesn't like. Morin's a stuck-up fucking asshole and thinks
I gathered.
thinks that Quincy likes them more. Thinks that Quincy likes him more than they actually do. And told Quincy that I'm a dirty half-breed.
I'm gonna kill this man. And also, if Cleo heard this, Cleo would have also like just left to go kill a
You're
man.
probably visibly like, what the fuck?
So we're killing another guy, right?
I'm down to kill another dude. Like,
We bring Hemlock back just to kill Morin. Now, I know this might be a bad thing to say about a council member, but you want me to kill that guy for you?
She looks up at you with just like a shocked face. She's like,
That's
no,
a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke.
no.
But also, like,
No. He's an asshole. But I also know my presence on the council pisses him off, and I feel that brings me a little bit of joy.
you know what? Good on you.
I love Reebok. He's a good guy. He's not a good judge of
He's a
character.
really nice guy.
Nice guy. Not a good judge of character.
Yeah, I gave him a pastry, and he said he didn't even check the pastry or anything, and he just took it. That's.
Do you normally check breakfast gifts?
No, not really, but like, I feel like as a council member, you should be a little bit more wary about things, you know?
Should I be worried about? I mean,
No.
Is that something I should be worried? I mean, one of
Wasn't
us did get
Zentra
killed.
killed by poison?
Yes.
I'm
And you see,
not going to reveal that I know that.
he's just like, oh god, I should be more worried about that.
I'd say just like, don't be too. You don't need to be overly cautious. It's more of a comment on his character kind of thing.
Mhm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, considering we met yesterday and he did just accept food from me very readily, a little bit concerning. but also, I am not the person to be worried about that with.
Okay. I'm fine. I'm gaining respect from my peers slowly but surely. Most of them. And the longer I'm on the council, the more I can prove myself and my skills and my worth.
Here's a thought. You could use the trip to Lightport as a way of proving your gaining more respect if you can have a successful trip and meeting with Vaughn and Tara. Which I'm pretty sure will go perfectly fine. They're great people.
You see, she smiles. I would like that. Revok is not a great judge of character, but I would like to think that I am. You seem pretty good.
Thank you.
Quincy heard this from Morin and told me. And then all of the hatred he showed me made a lot more sense. Morin's smart enough not to be vocal about his beliefs. But Quincy is looking out for me.
I'm glad to hear that.
I trust them.
I'm gonna reiterate the thing of if you trust a council member and can verify like we did with you guys, they should know.
She nods and she's like, yeah, I'll set up a meeting. Tonight. Meet me at the council building. Bring and you see Takeka's just out in the house, just kind of looking around, just picking through looking through a bookshelf, and is like, bring your friend. I'll get Quincy. I'll make sure they meet us in Quincy's office after sundown.
Sounds good.
And you see Tempter, it's about this time. You and Revok have been talking on the front porch, and Revok's just like, oh. And he looks out in the horizon, kind of pulls out something from his pocket, opens it up, folds it up, and you see it's a little pocket sundial. And you
pocket sundial?
Yeah.
Is that his pocket watch?
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
And he holds it up, looks at the shadow.
We're going back.
Holy
boys.
shit.
Actually fucking exists. This is got a pocket
No.
sundial.
Which has
Here's
a
the thing.
Pocket sundial.
Watches exist. Pocket watches do exist. They are very expensive. You guys have actually seen there is a clock shop in town. You kind of passed it.
That's a sundial.
But Revok has a pocket sundial.
Oh, would you look at the sundial? I gotta go.
Council member and has a fucking pocket sundial.
Listen, it's his style.
How does no? How does that fucking work when we're under a giant canopy?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Reba lives in a forest under a massive
got a pocket
canopy
sundial.
and is
It is
a
cloudy.
council member, so I presume gets paid fairly well.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm sticking.
Pocket sundial.
No, you. I'm sticking with this. He pulls out the sundial. Temper, you look at him. He holds it out. He's you're underneath a canopy over the porch. He's like, oh, and then he steps out underneath the porch, looks at it again, and he's like, and then he looks up at the giant tree canopy. He's like, Oh yeah. And then he like looks off at the horizon, like views where the sun is out in the distance. He's like, 8:30. I have to go. And like he turns and starts walking back into the house.
I love him so much.
Oh my god.
And he, like Farrar, you just hear the front door burst open. It's like, hi, I have to go. The
We can leave and lock up.
oh, okay. Grant Hunt starts in 30 minutes. Be there or be square. And he walks out and leaves.
I guess we have our marching orders.
I love this man. I love this man so
I
much.
can't get over the pocket sundial.
Did you make him like freshly out of relationship so we wouldn't fuck him?
I didn't think about that.
This man.
You haven't tried hard enough.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So this is my question.
Too dumb, Cleo.
So this is my question for you guys. Do we do early break now? And then pick up with the Grand Hunt afterwards?
Is the Grand Hunt entirely combat?
Yes. 90% it's gonna be like 80% combat.
Break now.
Break now. If it's like mostly combat, break now.
Okay. Then we will see everybody in 10 minutes. See y'all soon. Be there or be square. Hello. We're going to be hopping back in with the players.
This is completely
Hello.
normal.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay.
You're gay.
I am? What?
Dude, what the fuck?
Huh? I never knew.
I hate to break
What?
it. We're all
You
gay
never
here.
told us this.
I never knew. I'm learning about it right now. No, of course I'm gay. But
You think you know someone.
Literally.
so continuing
Thought I knew
on.
you, man.
Apparently not. Apparently I'm gay.
Wow.
Yeah. Continuing on. Reebok has charged out of the house and leaves you all to kind of gather on your own. Par, do you say anything? And is there anything else you want to say to Evandra before the grand hunt begins?
You know what? Do you know where he keeps a spare key? Because I said we'd lock up, but I don't actually know where the keys are.
Evandra is just like, I have a key. I can lock up. He gave a key to all the council members. Yeah. He's like, yeah.
He's a lovely guy.
He
He's a lot
keeps.
stupider than I thought he was.
He has all of his important stuff in his office, which only he has the key for. Yeah. That's the thing. Quincy and Morin both said they don't want to step foot in his house. Just out of principle. Not as
That's fair.
professional. Yeah. But I'll lock up. I'll get in contact with you about tonight. Are you
At that.
doing the hunt?
Yes.
Probably.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking a little bit.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
just
saying
dumb.
that
Don't
was
worry.
like a general question.
I thought it was a general question.
yeah. That was her asking for our.
Looks like it.
Good luck.
I'll probably need it.
Anyways, you should go. Revox's very punctual about time. Weirdly. And Tekek is going to fly out and gather the rest of the party. So Moonwizard, Misty,
Oh,
and
Lord,
Cleo,
actually.
you're all woken up, or unless you're already awake, and gathered by Tekek to gather at the base of the tree for the grand hunt. And
Let's go.
Tempter and Prar, you can meet the rest of the party there.
I like to imagine Prar's like pointing out to Tempter like the wicked rewards for all the
Yeah, it's like he's going to point out the beholder. We're like, what the fuck is that?
800 gold for 4. No, wait, no, not 4 beholders. It was 1 behold, four. Fuck, 4 beholder eyes.
Four eye stalks.
Oh, Misty definitely would have been awake, and she'd be holding a gigantic bowl of rice, and just eating.
Nice.
AKA what I'm eating right now.
Fuck yeah.
She's already.
Cleo's
Cleo's
been awake. Cleo's been awake. They've been cleaning their guns.
Nice. Moonwizard, were
They've
you
been
awake?
they've been being a little bit of a freak about their guns.
Moonwizard, were you awake when you got summoned, or were you still asleep?
Probably. I would probably still be asleep.
Okay, you're woken up by Tekek, and the three of you are brought along to the base of the tree for the grand hunt. You see your 2 party members are there, as well as a crowd of about 30 people. Revok is standing on just a crate, which is placed next to the billboard, and is just upon seeing your group, and he's like, okay, 34, 30, 35, 36, 36, and
I have an
30.
out of character question.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't tell Misty and Cleo about Zentra, did we?
Nope.
No, they don't know about
No.
Zentra.
No.
And the one thing I will say is Takek does, after gathering you guys, is like, I'm gonna do my own thing. Good luck with this. I'm gonna go pray. And just flies off.
Okay.
There she goes.
Cool.
And upon seeing your group arrive, Revok's like, okay, okay, I think everyone's here. Raise your hand if you're not here yet. Nope, that's dumb.
Misty raises her hand, but mostly for
Cleo also
attention.
raises her hand.
Oh, Dusky, no!
Oh,
Oh
What'd the dog do?
what happened?
no! He just there's a perfectly good linoleum floor, and he just decided to
Ugh.
puke all over my very tiny flower carpet.
No.
Why
Not the little flower
me?
carpet.
I love you, but you're an asshole.
Oh.
It's
That's
on my
so
shit, and it's on my. Oh my god, Dusky! Do you specifically aim for my headpiece and everything?
Oh.
Oh my god, he puked also on my little headscarf and also my
No.
pumpkin.
No.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god. Dust-
Lord.
Ew.
Dusky chose
Boy,
violence
I would
today.
be crying.
I'm just hate crimed right now.
Oh.
By
Homophobic
your own
dog.
dog.
I feel like your dog did just hate crime
You know
you.
what? Life is good. It could be worse. Count your blessings. No, my walls. What the fuck, dude?
Oh no.
Sorry,
It's
that's
not
a little-
funny, but it's so funny.
Bruh.
Oh.
I just was about to start eating my food too. You dick. I shouldn't have given him my egg.
Are we good to continue or?
You're good to continue. Just
Yeah, I won't do any Misty stuff for a moment. Don't worry. Good luck. Good luck, soldier. Continuing on. Revok is like, okay, you all know the drill, except for the ones who don't. So here's the drill. I will be assigning each group a monster to hunt. We're pairing up for teams of 2. So pick a partner, and come to me and grab a piece of paper. I will be giving you a piece of paper. So you don't grab it, I give it to you. And that will be your target. You have until sundown to complete the hunt. If you have any questions, let me know. My name's Revok. You all know that. Also, inside this crate, there is a spell scroll. It is an emergency flare. If you are in danger, use it, and any hunter that sees it, go help out. It is a trust system. We all look out for each other. This is for fun and for glory, but we don't want anyone dying. So, use the flare if you need it. Any questions? Nope.
Nope.
Sick.
Nope.
Find a partner.
The one question I had was, hey, so we're hunting things. Do we need to put like a band on us when we change into a druid form so people don't shoot us?
Uh,
To wear high vis jackets.
he's Revok's like, what are you turning into? Because most likely not, if you're a druid. People know not to shoot animals, more to hunt monsters.
Well, they sometimes turn into a dragon.
Okay, if anybody sees a dragon, don't fight that. And do it with the buddy system. So your buddy should let people. If someone starts hunting you, your buddy should let them know not to hunt you.
All right, monster buddy.
Cleo and Misty, you two
Let
teaming
us
up.
not get shot.
try not to.
So we got
Both of us can take on monstrous forms.
Cleo and Misty. Tempter, you kind of look around at Moon Wizard and Prar, and then you look around and see further on, heading towards the board, you see Ace.
I'm happy to pair up with Moon Wizard if you want to go pair up with Ace.
Yes, I would like to pair up with Ace.
Miss
Thank you.
Brock, we don't hang out enough.
Yo, we should
and
change
It'd be a
that.
good bonding activity.
Tempter is going to push away past them and move towards Ace. Do you have a partner yet, Ace?
Ace spins around, caught off guard, and it's like, no, I usually hunt alone. Do you need a partner?
Yes, I do.
See, he like looks at you and then looks at the board and looks back at you, and it's like, I could use a partner this time.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Okay. Warning in advance. Revok likes to challenge my skills, so Revok likes to give people monsters that he think will be a personal challenge. The fact that we're both on the team, I think I know what we're fighting.
What do you think it will be?
You will see.
This is
Gonna be the
ominous.
fucking beholder, isn't it?
No.
You see people just start forming a pair of two line. Just like it's like a line at a convention hall. Like everyone's just like politely buddying up and heading down the line to meet Revok and get their target. First person up, Moon Wizard and Prar. Revok looks to both of you like, friend, Prar.
Hello. Moon Wizard.
Moon Wizard. Nice to meet you. I hope you're having a good day.
Having a fantastic day. Thank you for asking.
I don't know you guys that well, so what would you say your strengths are in combat?
Spells! And wrestling!
And wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
You're
No,
I guess
Moon
that
Wizard.
thing's
No,
good.
do not underestimate Moon Wizard's ability to throw down.
No, I've seen his ability to throw down.
I have thrown
I'm
down.
concerned about keeping him alive when he
watched
throws down.
I have heard stories. I have heard terrifying stories.
Okay. Okay, sweet. You like throwing down and getting your hands on stuff. This is your...
Stopping's good from a distance. I like distance things.
Okay. Cool. You look sneaky.
I am.
Perfect. And he pulls out a piece of paper, and hands it to you, and you see, it says, this is the one that stumped you before, Prar. This is the pick a fruit. And it says, harvest a fruit from a birch wallower.
What?
A birch wallower.
Okay.
That actually sounds so cool, though.
And
I'm afraid.
he points off to a section of the forest, and you see, like, further on, like, most of the forest itself is this weird mismatch of different types of trees and different chunks of the forest. And he points further on where you can see far off in the distance, you see just a section of birch woods. And he's like, you're going to want to go there, find the fruit, pick it. Good luck. And he pats you really hard on the back, Prar.
Okay.
And it's like, wait,
Wizard, you're doing the picking.
wait, okay, actually, wait. Both of you here. and hands each of you a spell scroll. It's like emergency flares.
Ooh.
I will use this very responsibly.
Use it if you're
Moon
going to
Wizard just
die.
absorbs the scroll.
Use it if you're gonna die, and nearby hunters will come and help save your life. We don't want anyone actually dying on these hunts.
Cool.
Next up, is
Good thing Moon Wizard can't die.
next up is Cleo and Misty. You two head up.
I can die.
And
I
Revok looks to both of you like, so, what's your strengths? I see you said turn into monster. That's pretty cool. You have guns.
I do have guns.
You're a range.
I also have porcelain here.
Hello, Porcelain. It's nice to meet you. And he goes out to shake Porcelain's hand.
Porcelain just blinks.
Uh,
Then Porcelain shake his hand, and then Porcelain shakes his hand very gently.
he shakes his Porcelain's hand gently. He's like, okay, cool. I think I know.
Porcelain's an automaton, by the way. Porcelain's not sentient.
Also, quick thing for the birch wallower, plucking the fruit, returning with the fruit, you get 100 gold. For the skull kicks, for Misty and Cleo, he hands you a piece of paper that says "Hunt 2 skull kicks." Yep. And it says, he's like, okay, so it says 2, and then in parentheses it says 2 to 3. He's like, so 2 to 3, you get 60 gold per one you kill. So
So we're going for 3.
2 minimum, 3 is the goal. Push
Can we
it.
sell more?
I'm running low on gold.
I would not recommend
I think Porcelain deserves.
I would not recommend killing more. This is the Grand Hunt is a way to balance the ecosystem of the forest around us. The monsters do spawn on themselves, but we try to keep their numbers under a certain amount because they spawn themselves. Skull kicks specifically, we want to go down like 2 to 3 a week. But if you kill more than 3, there's a chance that it'll spawn a stronger enemy.
I
Question.
see.
What is this? Have we fought one of these things before?
Nope.
No, neither of you have
What is
ever.
this?
I think this is homebrew. I
yeah.
don't know
This is homebrew. All 3 of these monsters, all of the monsters are homebrew for this.
What does this look
Ooh.
like?
He's like, that's part of the fun. You gotta figure that out. Follow the river, and he points off into a section of the woods.
What if we accidentally kill something else, thinking that it's this?
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Can I assist on this persuasion check?
I would say no, because you weren't talking. I would say
Okay.
I would say at this instance no.
17.
He's like,
I only have a +1 for persuasion.
okay. Follow the river, find the creepy thing.
Okay, but a lot of things are creepy. John.
No. You'll know it when you see it.
Okay.
I have been told
Oh
that
wait,
multiple
no, it was a
times.
9.
What I
I'm an
saw?
idiot.
You got to understand.
A 9?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking at crows. It took a while to deliver. I just read the persuasion.
It's fine. You still get that information, but you don't get anything else. And he just says, follow the river and points in a direction. And then pats both of your shoulders, and it's like, okay, next. And then Tempter and Ace, you both walk up, and he looks at Ace, then looks at you, Tempter, and you just see this like big smile goes on Revok's face. He's like, Ace, you have a friend. You're hunting with a friend. Yes! And just like reaches out and starts shaking Ace by the shoulders. And Ace is like, yep. Yes, I am. Please stop shaking me.
Revok, you know that me and Ace are friends.
And Reebok turns to you and is like, yes, but Ace had never hunted with anyone before. This is a monumental moment. I know exactly what to do. And he like turns around and grabs a piece of paper, and you see Ace is like, oh god damn it, okay. And like hands it to you, Tempter. And he's like,
Oh,
hunt this. Good
what
luck.
does it say?
It says, hunt. It says, hunt a rust fang.
A rust fang.
Mm-hmm.
Ace, what is a rust fang?
He just like looks at you and is like, you'll see it when we get there. And just starts walking off in a direction, like towards the woods.
I swear to God, if this thing is metallic.
Continuing on. Your three groups break off. So we're going to be doing okay. I think we'll do separate quick combats between it, but until the combats start, we're going to switch between the groups as you are hunting. So, starting off, Moon Wizard and Prar, you two were sent to go hunt down the fruit of a birch wallower. I need someone to roll a survival check.
Am I
What's
good
your
at that?
survival?
Let's check.
So I have a 4.
I got 2.
If Moon Wizard helps me, can I roll with advantage? Or
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean that works.
I mean, with a
Yeah.
20,
That works.
Wonderful.
you two head off to the forest. Both of you roll a stealth check as you go.
ooh, okay.
With a 20 survival, roll with advantage. Jesus.
24.
Okay. You pass by other hunters, but pass by quietly. No, they don't seem to notice you. And head deeper and deeper into the woods. It was daytime when you left, but the forest itself seems to get darker and darker the further you go in. You see these like eventually the trees break into this patch of birch. This huge chunk of the forest that is just birch trees. They are extremely tall and skinny and almost sickly looking.
The thing we're hunting is called a birch wallower.
Excuse me.
Yes. Moon Wizard.
Why do I feel like we're being watched?
You can roll a perception check if you want to.
I would like to
I
roll
would
a
also
perception.
like to.
Oh, well.
I did better ish.
Crow, you look around. Immediately you catch eyes on you. You look up near the top of one of the trees. You see there is just like a figure hunched in the treetops. This like gangly, skinny figure. This like gaunt face, feathers, humanoid body. This like almost harpy-like creature is just up in the trees, hanging from one of the trees, just staring at you before just like turning and bolting into another direction, just silently leaping tree to tree, half flying, half gliding. Was not your target, you assume, but it seemed like it was at the time hunting you. Just one of the many monsters in this
Okay.
forest.
Do I? Hold on. You can keep going.
Were you gonna say something, Crow?
No, not really.
Okay. Is there something you want to do, Moon Wizard?
I want to try something a little unusual.
Okay. I'm always down for
Um,
unusual.
Okay. I would like to cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
To, if I'm able, I want to make it look like we have like large eyes on the back of our heads to
Ooh.
dissuade anything from trying to pounce on us from behind.
I love that.
like it.
Absolutely.
That's really cool.
That's really smart. Yeah. I'm gonna say you always having these eyes on the back of your head, it's going to dissuade anything from hunting you while you do your own hunting. And just as you do that, you have advantage on intimidation checks.
All right.
That's just sick.
Oh yeah.
We'll come.
That's a real way to
Yeah.
keep like wildcats from pouncing on you from behind if you were hiking.
Yeah. You two continue deeper into the birch forest, and we will skip to the next group. Cleo, Misty. Zoe, is this a good time? Or do we... Zoe?
Not yet.
Okay, we'll skip to Tempter and Ace.
Yeah.
Ace is leading you further on into the woods. You see this, like... It's... This, like, dark wood, like, darker pine tree area of the forest. The pines are causing very little light to shine down on the forest floor, and Ace is just leading you through the woods. As you go, is there anything you want to say to Ace? Anything you yourself want to do? As Ace kind of leads this hunt.
Cedric goes, what exactly was it a rust hook?
Rust
fang?
Rust fang.
Well, what exactly is a rust fang, Ace?
You see, Ace is in the full, like, ghillie suit, with the bow, like, in hand, ready. Just a bow, like, bow in left hand, arrow notched, but the bow isn't
It's
drawn.
not drawn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just ready for anything, and, Ace...
Tempter has their hacks ready.
Ace is...
At the ready also.
Nice. Ace is like, Rust Fang is a, humanoid wolf type creature. I don't like hunting it. And
Why is that?
it has an ability that heavily affects heavily armored targets. And we are heavily armored.
Oh dear.
Reebok would never put me on it alone, but now that you're here, he finally gets the chance to test my skills. And you see, Ace, like, stops you and, like holds an arm out and, like, presses his body against the tree and kind of, like, motions for you to do the same.
Tempter follows whatever Ace is doing. Tempter, like, has their hood up as well.
You see further along, about 40, 50 feet forward, you instantly catch movement as this extremely quick movement of a creature low to the ground, this, like, half snake, half humanoid creature with, like, the, like, waist...
Lamia?
Kind of like a lamia, but a little more fucked up.
Hey.
It's like a human torso, but then, like, 6 arms, all scaled, growing out of the body. The head is like split down the middle, where half to the left is human, half to the right is snake, and then torso down is this long snake body as it slithers through the woods, and then you see two people chasing it. This tall, slender tabaxi who is just in monk's garbs and running full speed chasing this thing, and then a second, this like elven wizard, is just flying through the treetops, above, just raining spells down. A minute or two goes by, and then as this group passes hunting their target, before Ace like puts his hand down and motions for you guys to continue.
Tempter will nod and continue onwards. With Ace.
Um,
Consider making like a general perception check of like what's all around us.
yeah. Ace will help you with this, so you get advantage.
Sick. 23.
23. You hear immediately combat, fighting further off. It's this weird like silence, and then fighting in this like little burst as a hunter, sneak attacks, like surprises their prey, and then a fight starts, and then they run, and it's a chase, and then silence again, and then you hear like a roar further on in, and then you hear like an explosion as like a fireball goes off in the distance before that fight continues off into another direction. It is this weird silence into cacophony of combat.
It's like a ghost battlefield.
You look around. First you focus on the sound, then you look around, and you're fairly certain nothing is watching you right now. You don't see anything.
I'm fairly certain. I got a 23.
You don't see anything that looks like your target, and you see Ace is just leading you further into the woods.
Tempter will continue to follow Ace.
Misty, Cleo,
Hello.
is now a better time?
Yeah.
Okay. I want one of you two, or both of you, to roll a survival check.
That would definitely be me.
Cleo can give you advantage, or you could both roll separately.
What's your plus on survival?
9.
Oh yeah, I'll give you advantage. I only have a +3. I only have a +3 on survival, so I'll give you advantage on that one.
Okay.
26.
26.
Yeah. You followed where Rivok was pointing to you, and you find immediately what he was talking about. You find this river, and he said, "Follow the river," and you see the river is flowing down, kind of in a like southern direction. So you think, okay, I should go that way. I should follow it that way. And you two follow the river for a while. Are you being stealthy? Are you keeping an eye on your surrounding? What are you doing?
I feel like Cleo would be a little paranoid about their surroundings because it's been a while. Like they understand that Gaia doesn't like their dad, but they also are always on edge in Holy Land. But also, it has been a while since they've been like hunting like this, and probably last time they were hunting like this, they were in their true form, and they have a few more eyes like that. So going around with just 2 peepers, they're they probably will like open all of the ones on their face, but they feel like they don't have that full range.
Hey, sweetie. Missy's gonna put her hand on your shoulder and cast Pass Without a Trace. So you can chill out.
No.
You cast Pass Without a Trace on Cleo, and also,
And also myself and whoever.
I'm sorry, I'm blanking. Porcelain.
And Porcelain.
Porcelain, yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's no one else with us.
Nope.
Nope.
No. Yeah. Sorry, I was kind of dealing with
All good.
dog vomit.
All good.
So we'll have a +10 to our stealth checks.
Nice. I want both of you to roll stealth checks
Yeah, I can do that.
and add 10, and roll one for Porcelain too.
Yes, I can also do that.
Mm-hmm. I know Porcelain's is Porcelain the automaton or the turret?
Porcelain is the automaton. Porcelain is my homunculus.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, so that's a 29 for me.
Okay, sweet.
And then Porcelain, I'm gonna go find where your stuff is.
That should be a 21 after the 10 added.
Yeah.
Oh, good moment. I gotta find where Porcelain in my inventory. And then stealth is a deck. 22 for Porcelain.
22. Okay. You two follow the river, but at a safe enough distance to stay stealthy. This is like an oak forest, the section that you are in. It's weird. The trees, the river's wide enough that it gives a little bit of light. The canopy isn't wide enough to grow over the river, so you have that little bit of light, but you are sticking to the shadows. Misty, you hear this like roar further on in the woods. Roll a perception check.
Okay. 21.
Okay. You hear this roar, this like, it sounds like an animal in pain. And you catch further along two quick movements. One like this like heavily armored figure, this like Goliath, and like this heavy suit of armor, but like painted this like green. It's still shining, even though like it's been like painted green to kind of dull the color. And you see like there's pads, there's like black padding tucked between the plate to try to help with the sound and stealth better. And then you see this second figure, just a halfling with a short bow, which is like running alongside trying to keep up with the taller companion as they chase their hunt. And you see this like flash of red scales. You catch this in your vision, this reptilian creature, two stout legs, long from like face to tail, peak horizontal. You've never seen this, Misty, but we would all know this as a raptor, a dinosaur.
Dinosaur!
As they hunt their
Would Cleo know what it is?
Cleo would know what this is.
Hell yeah.
Wait, I'm sure.
You've seen one before. You don't know the name.
I just gotta check the druid thing.
Can I roll a history check to see if I know the name?
Sure. A raptor is something a druid can turn into if you've seen
And
one.
now I've seen it. Now
That's
I've
a nat
seen
20,
it.
so that's a 32.
Hey, Lowen, what's the scientific name for a raptor?
Velociraptor.
Cool. Yeah, it's a
Just
velociraptor.
actually,
I don't know.
if we're talking like, okay, you know what? It's a Utah raptor.
Okay, there you go. It's a Utah raptor. You
Which
don't know what
implies
the
that Utah
you don't know
exists
what
in
the
this
fuck
universe.
Utah is, but it's a Utah raptor. Um, hate that. Misty, you've now seen a raptor.
Wonderful.
And you continue following you continue following the river deeper into the woods. We're gonna switch over to Moon Wizard and Prar.
Holy
I
shit,
hate
that's
that I used up my nat 20 on a fucking joke.
Uh-huh.
awesome.
Crow, you are muted.
I forgot I muted.
All good, all good. You two are continuing further into this birch forest. Crow, what's your passive perception?
20.
Yeah, you see this first. Further off into the distance, it's weird. The birch trees are tall and skinny, and they have this like sickly feel to them. Like they're something is stunting their growth, but they don't. Very little leaves on the trees, but it is just getting darker and darker and darker. You should be able to see the sun, but the woods are getting darker. And then
Is it a magical darkness?
yeah,
Because I have dark vision, but I can't see in a mag. Okay.
yeah, this would be a magical darkness. This is
Hmm.
part of the curse. This is part of the curse of the lands. And you see further off in the distance, piercing this darkness, a light.
I don't trust like that.
It's this like
I don't either.
soft yellow glow. About 100 feet away.
Just like that.
I'm trying to like,
Um,
I'm first turning to Muno, just like, you see the shit?
100 feet away.
Yeah.
All right. Are there like stones on the ground or like
Yeah.
anything throwable?
Yeah, there are like little rocks, like pebbles, and there's a few like heavier that would like palm-sized stones. There are broken branches.
Okay, I'm gonna take like a good sized branch and cast light on it.
Okay. You cast light on it, and it gives this like dome of light around you both that sheds about 5-10 feet, and then this magic darkness is just pressing around it. You have this light around you, but the darkness seems to be trying to fight against it.
Oh, okay. I want to try throwing the branch and see what happens.
From 100 feet?
Well, not it doesn't have to be 100 feet, but just to see like how far the darkness actually consumes.
Okay, yeah. Just throw. You can do a fuck it, athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Okay. You chuck it a good like 15 feet. It like hits the forest floor and lands. Roll. No, you don't even need to roll for this. The first thing that catches you off guard. The sound of the stick hitting the ground is almost muted.
Ooh.
Like sound itself is dampened. Not silenced, but dampened. But you see like the stick is sitting there in the darkness, this like 5-foot glow around it, as like it's almost like a spherical glow as this like oppressive darkness pushes onto it.
Hmm.
But you still see that glow hanging up 25, 30 feet in the air.
Yeah, dog, I don't trust like that. I
don't trust
like
that.
What do you do?
Ooh. I don't want to get any closer.
You can try to.
Okay, here's a thought.
Mhm.
I have a once a day invisibility on my gun. If you're willing to like date, I could try getting a sneak attack shot on that thing. If it's what we're hunting.
Hmm. What if it's another person though?
That's why I would wait until we know what it is before we take a shot.
Do you want to do a perception check?
Yes.
Roll a perception check.
19.
Okay. Roll with disadvantage because of the darkness.
13.
Even with that, you gaze off. You take a moment just like focusing on the light, looking at it. And you see it's like it's hanging up in the air. The longer you stare at it, you see it's this plump yellow fruit.
Hmm. Oh.
Okay, so it is what we're hunting.
Okay. But still.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go invisible. I'm gonna hang around. You go pluck the fruit, and we'll see what happens.
But I can turn invisible too.
You can also turn into other things that I can't.
This is true.
Who's doing what? What do you do?
Is this our plan? I go invisible to try and get that sneak attack, and we just kind of go for it?
You know what? Fuck it. Why not?
I'm gonna
Fuck
use
it,
the
we ball.
sniper to go invisible and like keep a 10-foot distance from Moon Wizard.
Okay.
If I go 15 feet, can I still see him?
Yes. You would still be able to see Moon Wizard. I would say it's like the 30-foot range that it's starting to get really hard to see him.
I'm gonna go 20 feet.
Okay.
But I'm like in line with him. I'm not like behind or in front of him. We are.
Okay.
I don't know what's so anxious about this.
Moon Wizard. So what is your plan?
Okay. So if Prar's going invisible, I'm gonna use.
This fruit is hanging about 25 feet in the air.
Okay. I'm gonna use my staff ability to turn invisible.
Okay.
Um.
You both vanish into the darkness.
Yes.
As soon as Meteor Wizard does that, Frost gonna send a message like, "What the fuck? I can't. We can't see each other. This is fine. We'll figure it out."
Okay. I'm just nervous, okay?
So am I, dude.
Nervous.
I would say you would know casting that spell would drop your invisibility.
No, would it?
Yeah. Casting a spell drops invisibility. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's an action.
It's an
fuck.
attack or casting a spell drops invisibility.
Man, having Mage Hand would be real helpful right about now.
You have other options.
However,
I
I
won't
have
send the message
telekinesis.
then.
You what?
I have telekinesis.
You want to cast telekinesis?
Can I cast telekinesis to try and pluck this fruit?
What is the range on telekinesis?
60 feet.
Okay. Yeah, as you are approaching the fruit, getting ready to cast this spell,
I am readying
Moonwizard,
sniper bullet,
Yeah.
and
That-
I'm just watching.
that fruit, you're readying your arcane potential and power to pluck it from where it stands, and it looks so tasty.
Oh no.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Good at this, right?
Oh, okay.
You
I'm giving in to the munchies, man.
you see Moonwizard go invisible, and then you hear nothing from Moonwizard. Moonwizard, you
Oh no.
walk up to the 10-15 feet away to the base of where this fruit is, and you just stare up, gazing at its beauty, completely stunned and incapacitated. And we're gonna move on to the other group.
I fucked up.
Oh
Uh,
my
Go run,
God.
guys.
Tempter.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, as Ace is heading is like coming with you. Actually, yeah, Ace is gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah.
On you and himself. Roll a stealth check and add 10.
Okay. Fuck, I keep opening things I don't want to open. Okay. Give me. I have so many things open. Okay. Stealth plus 10, you said.
Mhm.
That's a 25.
You follow along further and further. And you see Ace leads you to this. You see this like mound, this hill, and Ace kind of points to it and quietly nudges you. And is like, "That's their nest. It's old abandoned mine.
There are multiple of them.
Hopefully not.
How do you suggest we approach this?
I don't want to fight it underground, so I think it would be best to lure one out."
I don't believe I can do anything that has to do with luring.
Mm,
Besides noise.
Noise always works. I wouldn't. I hope there's not more than one in there, but I don't really. I can't really check without going in there, and I don't want to do that. I'm better ranged than up close and personal.
If you wish, I would be willing to go to the entrance to see what I could to see anything.
Yes, I can stay here and get ready to attack.
So I'm just gonna nod to Ace and is going to sneak their way to the entrance of the mine shaft and make a perception check.
As you move out of the 30-foot range of
I
Pass
didn't
Without a
realize
Trace,
it was a range. I thought it was just you have it for a certain amount of time.
it is a range. It is a 30-foot around Ace.
Oh no.
Roll one more stealth check.
Okay. Huh? This is not bad.
You head up to the mouth, the opening of this cave. You see, as you get closer, it has these wooden beams that are partially like rotted away, and you see there is a minecart track just leading down further along in this like steep incline deeper underground. Roll a perception check.
Okay. They're just gonna listen out for breathing and see how many like different like rotations of breathing they can hear.
18. You don't hear breathing, but you do hear this like faint grinding noise. This like metal on metal. The sound of metal tearing. It's something's happening, and you kind of like peek down further in, and with an 18, one thing you notice immediately, those that minecart track leading down, the metal is completely rusted over.
Interesting.
What do you do?
Gives me an epiphany. Am I able to determine, like, just by that, like, creaky, am I able to be like, yeah, there's only one of them?
With an 18, yes.
Tempter is going to wave at, not like wave, but like get Ace's attention. I assume Ace is watching them, and just put up a 1. Or like point down 1.
You look out to where Ace was. You do not see Ace, but
I trust that Ace is there.
yeah, you trust Ace has moved to a different position and knows you are confident Ace sees your hand signal and knows what that means.
Can I, okay, if I lace my hacks with poison, how long does that last?
Till you hit something.
Until you
Okay.
hit something, yeah?
Okay, I didn't know if it was like, yeah. Then I'm gonna quickly do that.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see. How many I have? Okay, I see where I put my poison vials. That is 2 out of 6 down. Okay, so I've put a poison on my hacks.
Each vial uses
3.
has 3 charges.
I have
yeah, pretty
I
much.
have 2 vials. Yeah, I
Okay.
have I have a
Okay.
blank out of 6 in the notes for that. So, um, I'm gonna, let's see. I can't communicate with Ace, so I'm going to raise, no, I don't think that won't. No, that's stupid if that works like that. I'm gonna raise my hacks and clang my hand against the side of it to make a reverberating metal noise.
Okay. You cause this sharp metallic clang, and you hear that grinding stops. As the forest goes silent, and from deeper on in the cave, you hear a howl. Before you hear footsteps running full speed towards you. You have
In
one
front of me?
coming out of the mine.
That's what I thought. I didn't know if it was like Ace just like, what the fuck? Why'd you fucking do that? It's stupid.
No. You hear this like the sound of like something running on all fours. You have maybe a round until it gets to you. What do you do?
I'm gonna brace by raging.
Okay. Then I want you and Ace will also roll for initiative.
Let's go. Okay. Where's that fucking initiative? Dirty 20.
30-20.
Actually, wait, can I huddle against the side of the entrance of the mine shaft? Like be back to back, so like I'm not just in the entrance, I'm back to it. How do I explain it? I'm on the side of it with my back pressed against the
So you're in the entrance of the cave with your back pressed against it, or are you outside the cave, back pressed against the mound?
I'm outside the cave.
Okay. Sounds good. You have your back pressed against the wall. Roll a stealth check.
So that I'm not in immediate line of sight when
Yes.
you're going out of the cave.
Yeah.
Well, stealth check. Stale force. There it is. I'm
Um,
rolling kind of decently. That's my luck's about to change now that I said that.
you watch this flash of orange, this rusty orange brown, as something reaches to the top and slides on all fours, claws digging into the dirt, stopping itself just as it gets outside of the mine shaft. Looking around, you see this like werewolf like creature covered completely in rusted metal. You see like fangs long that drip from the snout, and then like a metallic plate outside of the mouth that forms sharp teeth outside of the mouth, like pressed with the fangs inside of it. It's like a werewolf with armor covered completely in rust. You caught it by surprise. It does not see you make an attack, a surprise attack.
Let's go! Alright. Do I have advantage on this naturally or no?
You have advantage.
Let's go. I don't need to use reckless attack. Oh! It's a 27 hits.
A 27 hits. Are you using the hammer or the axe side?
The axe.
Okay.
I'm using the axe side, and it also has the damage on it.
Okay.
So that's
Roll your damage.
That's 10 plus rage plus a 1d4. I think my rage is 3 damage. Let me get the. So that's 16 total points, I believe.
Okay.
Damage.
You plant the
And now that
axe.
I've landed the attack, which means my spirits are also on
Okay.
the rest fang.
Sounds good. You plant the axe into the like neck of the creature, and as you do, you watch the hacks dent the armor, but does not pierce it. You get a feeling it didn't do as much damage as you hoped.
No,
As
it's
it
resistant.
Turns
it's
to
resistant
you.
It's resisting to piercing. No, that's piercing damage, right?
That'd be slashing.
It's slashing.
It is resistant to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage. As it turns
Even
to
if
you.
it's magical?
Yep.
Dang.
As it turns to you, looks you straight in the face, and roars. And we're gonna come back to you.
Yay.
Let me just quickly be. Okay. Misty and Cleo.
We're not entirely sure what we're looking for. We just know that it's creepy.
Yep.
And that it.
And you were told to follow the river.
Yeah, it's on the river somewhere.
Zoe, are you here? Oh wait. I think Zoe just ran to the fucking bathroom.
Yeah, I think she did too.
Okay. So.
Zoe has great bathroom timing.
Great bathroom timing. Cleo, as you two are continuing.
It's not my fault.
I'm sorry.
I wrote that 3 minutes ago. I am just getting back.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's really funny. We both have the best timing.
You two continue on following the river. Cleo, roll a perception check.
Can do.
Can I roll a perception check?
This would just be Cleo.
Ooh, okay.
That's a 22.
22. You notice immediately, as it approaches in the distance, a waterfall. And then you think in your mind, this is... You were near here before when you were testing guns.
Fuck.
Misty, you see this waterfall too coming up, and the first thing that catches your eye, because you were following the river flowing southern, and then you see further off in the distance this waterfall, and then you notice the next thing, this waterfall, the river follows to the waterfall, and then the water moves upwards up vertically over the cliff, continuing.
Cleo now knows what we're looking for. It was the creepiest shit that Prar saw, isn't it?
And the last time you saw it was near the waterfall.
Creepy shit?
Yep. Yeah, no, Cleo's just like, oh, fucking hell. I know
Why?
what we're hunting. I know what we're hunting now.
Oh. Is it
Um,
bad?
No, they're just fast. From what I vaguely remember from my encounter with one earlier, very brief. They're also sneaky little bastards.
Do they look like they can freeze anything?
No, not really.
All right.
They're just the creepy description, accurate.
Okay. Do you want to go fight something creepy?
Let's go fight something creepy. Let's fight
Yeah.
3 things that are creepy and get back.
Okay. Um. Uh. You might want to stand back for a second. Or do we have anything else we need to talk about before I can't speak again?
I would actually suggest not wild shaping into anything too big yet,
Okay.
because those things ran off quite quickly.
Well,
I don't think they're the most confrontational type.
I was thinking about turning into an elemental, but I can wait. Between air and water, mostly because we're in a forest and fire's not an option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about we wait until we actually know where one is?
Okay.
Cleo's gonna look around and try and see if they can find one of these fuckers.
Roll a perception check.
I can do that. Perception.
And Misty, if you want to help with this, this could be it. You could either roll separately, Misty, or give Cleo advantage.
What's your perception?
What's your perception?
Mine's +9.
Mine's just +7.
We could both roll.
Yeah, I rolled a 14 on mine.
Okay.
That's an 11 on mine.
Alright, guess we
bad.
suck at.
You
we do
look
suck ass.
around. You don't see anything creepy, but you do. You remember what Prar said about it, Cleo, and you remember saying that it was Prar saw it over by the waterfalls, and that they almost blended into the rock. You guys are the waterfall's like probably like 200 feet from you.
Alright, so Cleo's gonna continue to approach, continue being stealthy, and it's gonna be like, oh, let's continue to pay attention to the rocks by the waterfall.
Okay.
How close are you getting to the waterfall?
I want to get like 50 feet.
Okay. The waterfall, like, you watch this river like magically flowing up vertically and then over the rock face. The waterfall itself is about 20 feet tall. Getting that close, you both would be able to see just barely around the side of the river. There is a cave behind the waterfall.
Ooh.
Of course there's a cave behind the waterfall.
When isn't there a cave behind the
Yeah.
waterfall? This is a fantasy adventure. There has to be a cave behind the waterfall. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
So,
Through the
Through the
mountain.
mountain.
who's going first?
Secret.
I'll go first if you do not want to go first.
Can I roll another perception check on that fucking waterfall cave?
Yeah, I would say just you now, since you both made a one earlier.
Okay. That's a 26.
Okay. Kind of like you're taking a look through the water itself. It's just dark, no light sources. Seems to go a little deep, but you can't really tell from where you are. Maybe 60 feet. Maybe a little more.
Okay. Do I need to say a 26 again? Is that all I see?
I was gonna say the waterfall is obscuring your vision. You could pass through the water if you want to get a better look. We will continue your roll, but you have to go through the water.
Yeah, okay, I guess I'll pass through the water.
Okay. You poke your head through the water and into the cave. You peek in. It is maybe this like 20-foot wide, 25 feet tall cavern that goes about 60 feet in. And then you see further along near the back of these like carved tunnels. Like maybe
Okay.
3 feet in diameter, going out into multiple directions, almost like you're inside an anthill.
This is really uncomfortable. Fuck. Okay. So we don't see any of these guys, right? Like
No.
none of them creepy fuckers we gotta hunt.
I have a passive perception of 19. Just so you know, for when we're walking.
Cool. With the 26 earlier, you don't see anything.
I'm
Not
gonna
even.
fucking kill you, actually.
I'm just gonna go into the cave.
Yeah, I guess we're just going into the cave.
Yeah.
Guns out. We're also stealthing still.
Are you
Yeah.
are you guns out or are you stealthing?
I think we can do both.
These two idiots
I
can't
can
make
do
a
both.
mistake.
Roll a stealth check.
Okay.
And we still have the pass without trace on, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a 29.
Remember to roll for porcelain, unless you're leaving porcelain outside.
Oh shit, right.
That's a 30.
30. Okay.
Porcelain also rolled a 29.
Jesus Christ.
You can fucking look at it. Fucking look at it.
Oh yeah, I believe you.
I gotta say,
Porcelain and Cleo both have a +2 to the stealth.
yeah, same. It's really nice to finally be able to play a character that can actually stealth, just a little bit.
Yeah, you.
Because of freaking armor.
You guys enter into the cave, both passing under the waterfall, getting ready. You're inside the cave, kind of like looking around, but staying pressed close to the wall, using the darkness to your advantage. The 26. Cleo, you're the first one to see movement.
Oh fuck yeah.
It almost looks like
Can I
the rock itself is shifting. And it's something up on the ceiling.
pinpoint like exactly where it is?
You have a pretty good idea of where it is.
Can I fucking shoot it?
It would be at disadvantage, but you can shoot it.
Alright, bitch is getting shot with my revolver.
Roll an attack.
Not the revolver, just my new one.
Yeah.
Alright, disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Alright. That is a 14.
14 misses. You shoot up into the ceiling and you see a rock fall down and you're like, yeah, I got it. And then you watch a figure drop from the ceiling and land onto the ground. And Misty and Cleo, you both see this as this like gaunt, almost skeletal figure that's like huge, almost looks like it could have once been a human, as it detaches from all fours from the ceiling, falls and spins around midair and lands on all fours on the ground. You see this like, you could see the ribs, the bones, as this like dark gray skin is pulled taut against its skeleton. This completely blank face where eyes should be, the skin's just completely covered over the eye holes and just an open mouth just drooling.
Ew.
As it just turns and looks at both of you and it's like and just this horrible like guttural sucking sound comes from it, like it's trying to gasp air as it turns to you
I hate that.
and
Hate that.
screams. I need both of you to roll initiative.
I love how canonically Cleo just doesn't have ears.
Horrible. Horrible.
Great. That's a 4. I love that.
Initiative is an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, we did not roll rate. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Great
my God.
on initiative.
Okay. It is this creature's turn as it turns to both of you and lets out this horrible screech. And I need both of you to roll wisdom saving throws.
Oh,
Okay.
that I can do.
And I'll also roll one for Port.
26.
Misty, you save. No problem.
25.
Cleo, you also save. You both resist the frighten effect as
Wise bitches.
as this thing screams and runs at you. And we're gonna come back to you guys.
Cool.
Moon Wizard, Prar. It is your turn. Moon Wizard, you are invisible. You are just staring up at this fruit.
I don't know what the fuck it's
That's
at.
pretty good. That was pretty good.
You want it.
I want that fruit so bad.
You're gonna climb that tree.
I'm gonna climb that tree.
Roll an athletics check.
Can I?
I'm real not good at that.
You just start slowly climbing up the base of this tree. You're about like halfway up right now. Prar, what are you doing?
I'm gonna get like a little bit closer. How far away am I from the tree if I was 20 feet from Moon Wizard when he first went invisible?
You're 80 feet away.
Can I get 30 feet closer and can I see? Because I know Moon Wizard's invisible. Can I look for any disturbances on like the grass or like the tree bark or something to see if I can figure out where he is?
Roll a perception. This is a very high DC.
Yeah. I'm assuming it was disadvantage. So
It was gonna just be a very high DC.
Either
nat
way,
one.
the nat one was the first roll.
Yep. No, you don't see anything. Moon Wizard, you are climbing. You need this fruit. You really want this fruit. And you don't
want that fruit.
notice as one of the branches. You do see this. Moon Wizard, you don't see as one of the branches bends and turns and just swings at you full force.
Oh,
Can I take a shot at it? At the branch?
You are going to be able to, but it's going to hit Moon Wizard first.
Okay. I had my gun fucking loaded and ready.
That's going to be a 20 to hit Moon Wizard. And then it's going to do... Okay. 7. You take 21 points of damage as a hand slams into your side and you are knocked 10, 15 feet away.
oh, no.
You land on the ground. Prar, make your shot as
Okay.
this tree is coming to life.
And just to check, I have a +1 for my proficiency with my gun, right?
You do have a +1 to your proficiency, so it's your dex +1. You have been practicing. You've been learning. That's a nat 20.
That was my sneak attack too.
That's your sneak attack, yeah. You're invisible, so you become visible from this shot, but oh damn. So wait.
You want me to roll sneak attack again, or do you just want to double that?
We'll double that. So wait. 11 plus
So
14.
that's...
Where's the 11 come from?
It's rolled the damage twice.
Oh, because the crit. Okay, so
Yeah.
25 plus 22.
47.
47. Damn. Yeah.
Oh, I should have checked sharpshooter on that.
You blast this thing. You just see like a chunk of its shoulder just blows off as just bark goes flying. Just bark and wood, and then you just see like from the tree, the wound on the tree, blood just starts pouring out of it.
Damn.
Gushing out. And this thing is going to guess. Actually, no. You're visible
I'm
now.
visible now.
It's not going to guess where its previous target was. It's going to go towards the visible target. As this tree uproots and charges you. You see this like 20-foot tall monster, this 2 legs, and then as it gets taller, like where its shoulders should be, it's like this like the white birch goes to like a gray skin and just like there's moss covering it, and then now you see where the top of the tree was this extremely thin, tall face, and right coming from the forehead, a branch with this fruit dangling in front of it.
Fucking anglerfish, of course it is. Moon Wizard, where the fuck are you?
As it charges you, and it's gonna take 2 attacks against you. First attack is a 18 to hit.
That hits.
I rolled very poorly, 7 damage.
Okay.
Second attack is a nat 20.
No, do that again.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Okay, reroll is a 19.
I don't have to take that.
No, it's a dirty 20.
That's fine. At least it's not a nat 20.
For a little better, 13 points of damage as these like wooden arms just slam into you twice. Next up, that's this thing's. I need the three of you to roll initiative.
All right.
This is very indicative of how this has gone so far.
Okay, so this is my question for each of you.
Hmm.
This is the normal wrap-up time for session.
Mhm.
Do we want to continue this next session or push on a little further?
I'm happy to leave it here. If everyone
Yeah, I don't know
else
how much
is.
we're gonna get done.
Yeah.
Like we're
Yeah.
just
Since
all
we have,
starting
like-
our fights.
Yeah,
I
since
will
we have
say-
like three separate like
Yeah.
combat situations going on, I feel like it would be best to
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Same.
And
dedicate
here.
the next session to combat.
because
I'll
wait,
remind
wait,
you that I'm not here next week.
okay.
Oh, you're not gonna be here next week. You're so.
Yeah. I'm also feel like I'm getting sick, and I have to work for the
Oh,
next
no.
5 days starting tomorrow.
No.
I'm gonna.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm gonna
Okay.
have to call in sick tomorrow.
Different options. If we're okay with going a little longer, we can do the Misty Cleo fight quickly. Or
It's okay if you guys need to do it without me. It's fine. I'm just letting you know I'm not gonna be there.
okay.
I understand that people need to go to sleep, and I'm not feeling so well.
I'm gonna be honest, I have a Final Fantasy raid after this.
Oh my god. Oh my
Nerd,
god.
of course you do.
We'll pick up here next week.
Okay.
And we'll I'll roleplay Misty for that fight.
Okay. She's I'm gonna send you what
Yes.
she's turning into because I have a whole plan. I was gonna say you might want to move because it's about to get wet. And turn into a water elemental.
Hell yeah.
I'll just send you the
Oh, I got that. Don't worry. Got
Before we finish,
that.
how much damage did it, like, relative to its general health, how much damage did I do to it?
Yeah. I don't know.
Can I not tell from, like, looking at it?
Roll a medicine check.
Listen.
A medicine check against a tree.
It's the tree?
It's a tree. I don't know. Is it a tree? It's this birch thing.
That tree is bleeding. You got no fucking clue.
I didn't know trees could bleed.
It is
That tree can.
gushing red blood.
This situation is not good for him. He shot a tree, right? It looked like it did a decent amount of damage, so it's bleeding. Trees are not supposed to bleed.
No.
Where the fuck is Moon Wizard?
Dude, I'm so fucked. It's resistance against all my damage types.
Thank you all for stopping by.
Don't
We'll pick
forget
up
to
here
follow
next
the blue sky. Blue sky.
Yes, follow
blue
the blue
sky.
sky.
Blue sky, blue sky.
Thank you all for
Oh
stopping
yeah,
by.
have we posted any of the memes on the blue sky?
No,
'Cause
Not
there's
yet.
literally
I hope
nothing
y'all have a
posted
good
on
night.
the blue sky.
See ya.
No, I'm self-promote. No, stop. I'm self-promote.
Right. I need to end stream.
I'm
Oh my
trying to
God.
put the blue sky in the chat. Give me
Okay,
a
okay.
second.
Put the blue sky.
Are
in the
you
chat.
trying? I'm
It's
hustling
not
here. Okay?
ready yet.
What do you mean it's not ready yet? It's made.
It is made, but there's nothing posted to it yet.
So
Oh my god.
There.
I'm posting it. Fuck you guys. Blue sky.
Go ahead. Okay. Follow the blue sky. I hope you all have a good